I'm Megan, and I'm super excited to have you here today. We're talking about the power of your words. What are you speaking? What are you saying? And are you aware that they're creating your reality? This is something that a lot of us do not keep in check. It would be really interesting to just be able to have someone follow you around for a day and record, what do you say? What are the things that are coming out of your mouth? And why does this even matter? What am I talking about? Why do words matter? What does it have to do with anything? If you're listening to me, if you're following me, you obviously have something that you want. You want to become happier. You want to become more wealthy. You want to create a business. You want to attract something. You want the love of your life. You have a desire of some sort. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening to this video. You want more. Everything that I talk about, everything that I teach and discuss has to do with creating that amazing life that you want. The peace, the prosperity, the abundance, the love, the relationships, just the happiness, being happy and doing what you really, really enjoy. And there are little tips and tricks that I have learned, that I've studied, I've applied and used in my own life that will give you what it is that you want. And there is a lot of power and a lot of just really importance behind what you say and what comes out of your mouth. That's for a couple of reasons. I look at it from two different angles. One, what you speak is a reflection of what's going on inside. And if you know anything about manifestation, if you know anything about, if you're at all spiritual or study anybody like Joe Vitale, Joe Dispenza, Abraham Hicks, any of that, you know that your reality, what you see and what you experience is just a reflection of what's going on inside. It's a deeper topic, and if that's new to you, I'll have to go into that deeper at another time. But this is going to get you going, get you started. If you are saying things just don't work out, oh, that's probably going to rain. You're say you have a trip, yes, it's likely going to rain. The economy isn't doing very well. Well, that probably won't work. I can't do it. I don't think I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. These are the kinds of things that you're saying. It's a good indication of what you're feeling. And what you feel is your vibration, and what vibration we're in attracts what we experience in our life. So even just listening to your words can be some really good clues for you at how you're feeling and what you believe. It's a wonderful way to discover what you believe, because what you believe to be true, that's what you act on, that's how you go and you look at the world and how you perceive things, is really, really a big influencer, very, very big influencer on what your results are and what happens, what you experience, what you feel, what opportunities you do and don't take, the kind of people you do and don't talk to, the kind of things you go for. It has a lot to do with what you believe. Our words will show us what's going on inside. But what I would really like to dig into here is the way what we speak influences us on the inside. So this is the other side of it, right? We can do, because if you want something and it's beyond what you've achieved, it's beyond what you currently have, you're going to have to grow in order to manifest it. Because right now, where you are, your current income, relationships, physical health, everything is a manifestation of your thinking, your feeling. So in order to manifest something better or more or what have you, you have to develop and grow and change in some sort of way in order to then manifest something different. So there are so many tools and tricks and things that we can do to help us change, to help us move and grow into that person that makes the more money, that attracts the ideal partner, who grows the successful business, who is happy and healthy, who has that strong fit body, whatever that is for you. You're going to have to change and grow to achieve it, to attract it, to manifest it. So the words that we speak will help us do that. They can influence how we feel. Affirmations. So you can write them out, which works really good for some people. This is the check that you do because there's all kinds of practices out there, right? Like unending things that you can do to make yourself feel great. That's the point. Does it make you feel great? For me, when I write out affirmations, it doesn't do that much for me. When I speak it, or visualization for me, but speaking it is what, it just shifts my my feelings so quickly. I'll be a little bit transparent here. One of the ways that this works really well for me is when I'm working out. I work out at home, so if you're at the gym, maybe this won't really work for you. But say I'm on the bicycle, or on the treadmill, or lifting weights, or something like that. And whether it's just because I'm feeling awesome because I'm doing something great for myself, but when I speak affirmations, it really pumps me up and shifts, and it's amazing. And I've done this in races before, different things where it's like I'm starting to like fade. So I'll start to speak encouragement to myself, and it gives me more energy. It's incredible how it works. And another bonus, like my kids see me do it and they're around. I have a 4 and a 7-year-old, and they start speaking to me like, "You can do it, mommy, you're so strong. I believe in you. I know you can do it." And it's a really great lesson for them to see that, and for them to have that program running of strength. I can, let's go, you've got this, and that kind of narrative. And if you do have a fairly negative self-talk, it's going to take some practice. I'm not going to lie. It's going to take you some intentional effort for a while to develop a new habit of speaking positively and encouraging and uplifting to yourself. But affirmations is one way. Doing that affirmation and speaking out loud in the mirror, it's incredible. Trust me on this one. It affects how you feel, affects your state, your mental state, your vibrational state, and that's what we're after. You want to attract the higher goal. You want to attract more of something. You have to grow. You're going to have to change, because currently you're attracting what's going on right now, and if it's not what you want, you're going to have to change to attract something else. This is a tool to help you do that. Speaking. You speak into existence what it is that you want. So do not say things that you don't want to happen, because by saying it, you feel it, and therefore you attract it. The other thing is there's certain words and that are even used by people who are positive people, who are into self-development. They're like trap words that are really kind of, they are holding you back in ways that maybe you don't realize. So for example, the word try, that's a trap word. It seems positive. I'm going to try and make $10,000 this month. Even you say it with enthusiasm, but that word try has seeds of doubt in it. It has this chance that it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. I'm going to do my best, but I might not do it. That's the feeling. That's the vibration you're getting out by using that kind of language. It's not what we want. We are claiming it as done. I am making $10,000 this month. There's a big difference between I'm making it and I'm trying to make it. When you speak these kinds of things, you will continually be trying to make $10,000 a month and not doing it. So check in with that kind of language that you're using, and you're going to see, I actually don't really believe I can achieve my goals. And if you don't believe you can, if you don't know that it's done and it's yours, the chances of you really creating it or getting there is very slim. Or if you do, it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of struggle, and you're going to be not living the effortless way. So get rid of try. We don't try. We have, we are, I am, I'm doing, it's done. That's the kind of language you want to use. Another one is want. Again, how do you even speak without using that word, right? I want to be wealthy. I want to be healthy. I want to travel more. I want to quit my job. We want all these things. Want is another lack statement. If you want something, you don't have it, right? Again, I keep coming back to this because sometimes I feel like maybe it's not making sense, or I'm not saying it clear enough, so I'm going to keep repeating it till it makes sense. If there's something that you desire in your life, if you don't feel like you already have it, you don't feel the emotions of having it, then you're not in vibrational alignment with it. You're not on the same plane that it exists, and therefore you don't attract it. You miss each other. You're attracting stuff over here when this is what you want is up here. So when you want something, you don't have it. So if you want to be successful, that implies you're not. And we need to be in the state and feel successful in order to attract success. So no more I want stuff. No more. A word that I use that helps me, because if you can say I want something without feeling the lack of it, then you can use the word. It really comes down to how does that word make you feel, and is it reinforcing doubt in your mind? I use desire instead. I desire to live on a waterfront property, for example, instead of I want it. Because for me, the word desire doesn't have lack in it. It depends on really think about the word and what you perceive it. And I'm going to explain this with another word in a minute here. So when you say want, you imply you don't have it, and therefore you continually track wanting to have it, not actually having it. So get rid of that word as much as you can. Don't speak it. We're really using all the tools we can to change how we feel and change therefore what we attract and create in our life. So want is another one we want to get rid of. Hope, pretty positive word, right? It's like, you gotta have hope. There's a scale, right? Like if you're in despair, hope is better than despair. And we move ourselves up these levels, right? But if you're already kind of into this and you are setting goals and working towards stuff and you're reading and stuff like that, these are tweaks that can make a really huge difference for you. If you are saying, I hope that I'm going to be able to make it to that seminar. If you're going to I like to go to Bob Proctor seminars right now. Nobody's going to any seminars, but that's going to change pretty soon. I hope it's going to work out. You have doubt. There's doubt there that it might not work. Hope is it's not knowing. We want to get into knowing. We need into that knowingness. And hope doesn't do it. You're leaving room for it not to work. You're not 100% convinced that it's going to happen. I'm going to cut to the chase with this big one because it's prevalent in self-development. That word is belief. Think of this to highlight the difference and highlight what I mean right now. Remember the importance of the vibration, the knowingness, the feeling as if it's already done, as if you already have it. Do you believe that the sun will rise tomorrow, or do you know it will? You see the difference? Belief leaves room for it to not happen. Belief is a lack statement. Belief has seeds of doubt in it. You have to conjure up belief. You have to work at belief. You have to psych yourself up. Oh, I believe it. Yes, I do. You kind of motivate yourself into belief. Knowing is effortless. You're not laying in bed at night thinking, oh, I believe the sun's going to come up tomorrow. I know. I believe it. It's going to happen. Yes, the sun is coming. You're not doing that. You don't know even thinking about it. You just know it is. It's effortless. So when you can shift yourself into, because belief, my goodness, belief is a lot of work. You got to work at your belief. But if you know, you just know it and you move on. You're done. Just know, which is something that is who you are and part of you, and it's no big deal. And this makes such a big difference in manifestation when you move into knowingness. And what happens is that the people that use the word belief, they're just using that word because that's what they've read and what they've learned, and that's what everybody's taught since self-development was a thing. But their success and their change and everything that happened for them when they're saying, things changed for me when I believed that I could do it, they were really in a state of knowing. They're just calling it belief. And something subtle like this is going to really help you dial in that feeling and the state that you need to be in and the way that you need to think and feel in order to create what it is that you want. So those are some really powerful changes you can make in your language. No more trying, no more hoping, no more believing. Doing, you are, I know, it's done. That's the way we speak. Don't say anything you don't want to happen. How do you do that when things aren't going great in your physical reality? You kind of ignore it. Not gonna lie. So maybe you're new, starting your business, and things aren't going great, and someone asks you, how's the business going? And this was what I did too when I was starting out and things were not going good. I didn't say that. I didn't say, it's not working, it's so hard, I want to quit. I didn't say that. I would be like, it's going really well. I'm learning so much. I'm growing. I'm seeing progress. Because that's true. I was growing. I was seeing progress. And even though, say, the financial results weren't there, or the clients weren't there, or whatever, speak what you want. Don't give any attention, and don't say the things that you don't want to happen, because then you're just going to create more of it. And in 10 years, you'll be in the same place wondering what's going on. Your words have a lot of power. They create your reality. Be careful what you say. And as you master this, as you master your language and the words that you use, you'll see the results shift in your life, and you'll continually create more and more and more of what it is that you do desire. And you'll watch as your inside heals and who you are, that true stuff going on the inside, as that heals and becomes happier and more joyful and more abundant, more loving and lovable, your physical world and your reality and your results are going to reflect that. Thanks again for being here with me today. Let's make this world a better place and help raise the vibration of each and every one we meet, one person at a time.